I've been a big Buddy Guy fan for probably about two years, about 2 or 3 years. I mean, as soon as I discovered Buddy Guy, I was like, well, this guy is awesome. Like he was like, he's like 78 years old.
Yeah, I know, and still still tremendous energy.
Yeah.
So you hung out and you waited in the rain. You got you wanted him to sign your guitar and you want to meet him, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he finally shows. What did he come up in? What kind of limo or just a car?
So one of the security guards was, he was there with his car.
Yeah.
And so I guess what happened was he just went to the hotel and picked Buddy up in his car, and they came back.
Right.
And he just got out, and I was like, hey, Buddy, and we started talking, and we went into his dressing room, and we didn't get to talk for very long.
Right.
Because, he had to
You got a show.
do whatever, yeah.
Right.
So I was in there for about a minute and a half or 2 minutes, and he signed my guitar. And then I don't know if it was his manager or if it was a security guard for the Tivoli, but he took me out.
Walked you
the
back
door,
to your seat. Yeah.
And I just went back to my seat, and the show went on, and I was like, well, that was cool. I got to meet Buddy Guy, and he signed my guitar.
Yeah.
And the last song of the show, it wasn't really a song. We were just jamming in G minor, but.
So he invites you on stage. So the
Yeah.
cool thing, you're out in the audience. Buddy Guy finishes and starts telling the story about, hey man, dig this. There's this guy that waits outside the stage door before I got to the show tonight, and he was. I wonder if, are you still here? Hey, you still here? And he calls you out. And so you bolt on down to the stage. I bet you did too. I bet your heart was going boom, 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 boom.
No,
boom.
one of the security guards was like, "There's no running," and I was like, "You don't understand, This is important business."
So how long have you been playing?
3 years, I would say.
And so where do you get you probably listen to a lot of classic rock on KC, I
Yeah,
bet, don't you?
definitely.
You got a favorite band, favorite classic rock band, maybe somebody you really follow? Or?
My favorite band is Fish, but that's not taking anything away from anyone else.
Sure. You like because they're a jam band, or just like the way they play?
I just love the way they play.
Have you ever seen them live?
About Fish. Technically, yes.
In utero.
Yeah, I went to my first concert, which was my first Fish concert when my mom was 6 months pregnant with me, so that's pretty cool.
And your mom's right over here too. Get up here. Your name is Heather.
Yes.
And you are a big classic rock listener too. You were just saying a
Yes,
second.
sir.
You gave the inspiration, the foundation for where he is today, didn't
Yes, sir. Bringing him up right.
you? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. That's
Started
cool.
him with the Beatles.
Oh man, so you watched the Beatles, and I guess we probably ought to let you. What are you gonna play? What are you gonna play for us?
I'm gonna play some Jimi Hendrix.
Pull that mic down. It's okay. It's make a little noise so we can hear it. Let it fly, man. KZ listeners everywhere. After about 100 miles, this is Skyler Ellis. Wow, that was awesome, man. That was awesome. So, is there a guitar player that's just one of your favorites, along with or is Buddy Guy?
Yeah, I mean, definitely Buddy Guy and Eric Clapton. I mean, I'm not gonna say, I don't really have a favorite guitar player, but I'll tell you my top 5 in no order.
Okay.
Trey Anastasio, Buddy Guy, Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, and Jimmy Page.
You're a rocker and politically correct. And DeMarlon Dean was at the show the other night.
Popped up on stage and he asked me, "Where's your guitar?" And I was like, "It's in the car." And so he was like, "Well, I need to have a long talk with you." And he was like, "If you ever become a bricklayer and you forget your mortar."
So he said, "You're like a carpenter without your tools, there, weren't you?"
Right. Yeah.
So he got his roadie, I guess, to give you guitar. His guitar,
Yeah.
his guitar
No.
tech.
Yeah. So he was sitting there talking to me, and his roadie was over there like, "Hey," and so he just handed me one of Buddy's Strats, and I was like, "I'm getting to play on stage at the Tivoli with Buddy Guy, with Buddy Guy's guitar."
Wow,
You know?
that's so
It
cool.
was awesome.
How'd it play? Did it play good?
It did play good, and it sounded really nice. It was a really unique sounding Strat, and I mean, the shape of the neck was really awesome.
How many guitars do you have?
Probably about 14.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, so and did he say what you were going to play? Or did he started playing some licks, and then you just
He
kind of
was
fell in
like,
line?
"We're in, are you all right with G minor?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, play something, G minor, man. Play a couple of whatever you want to play, man. You play. Give me about 60 seconds worth of whatever you want to do. Some kind of blues, okay?
All right.
All right. You want to fly? Nice job, man. Nice job.
Yeah, very nice.
Hey, wonderful. Thanks for